About a year and a half ago, I published a video about awnings for Sienna hybrid minivan. And at that time, it was just a piece of plastic, which I wanted to very quickly be able to put on the top of the van such that it overlaps the window, so you could open the door, and sometimes it just wouldn't stay because it's not strong enough on the surface here. So we actually used them for rain protection, and they worked reasonably well. Now I have a better idea, and let me show you what I'm going to do to modify that very piece of plastic in order to make it sit in the car very strongly. And I'm sure that even thunderstorm with gusty wind wouldn't be able to dislodge it. Here we're at the bench, and let me show you what I'm going to use instead of the magnetic tape which I have attached here. I bought these magnets. They're relatively inexpensive from Amazon, and the links are attached. And they come in pairs, and they're very, very strong. I'm almost concerned that they're snapping so hard on the paint job, like it happened in my hand, that eventually they may chip the paint on the van. So with that in mind, I may actually attach some type of gaffer's tape sort of layer, not very thick, because increasing the distance between metal and the magnet makes it less strongly attached to it. So, but the idea is very simple. Drill simple holes, and I will install 4 of them per each awning, and we'll secure them with these bolts which are attached to the magnet, and that should be very strong attachment. So let me go ahead and do it, and I'll show you what it comes out as a result. First, I will remove the tape with the small permanent magnets which I used before. Of course, there is adhesive layer now on the surface, which I will have to remove with the adhesive remover. Pre-soaking first, and then just simply scraping it. This stuff works pretty well for that type of adhesive. Once adhesive sufficiently got swollen, it comes out as one big blob. So it's a little bit of effort, but it'll give me a chance to reuse these panels for the new magnets rather than cutting again and wasting plastic. It doesn't scratch it because it's plastic on plastic, and it comes out reasonably quickly. While I'm waiting for adhesive to get softened on the first awning, with the second awning, I tried, and it looks like it's working pretty well. I'm just using the heat gun. Yes, I'm pulling slowly. Now, after I cleaned up adhesive, I measured 13 1/3 inches distances and marked them for drilling 8mm holes. And now I'm going to install magnets by just passing them through the hole, installing the washer, sharp edges towards. This is the compression nut, compression spring, and just use a ratchet. I use these pieces of adhesive Velcro. It's a part of the system where 2 pieces of material, one is Velcro, one is zip hooks, and you attach them to 2 parts which you'd like to bring together. I'm just going to use these soft parts for cushioning the landing of these magnets on the paint surface and prevent scratching. Well, the new magnets are installed, and I'm simply applying it over, and they still make a little bit of noise snapping together. This is a very strong system. I'm very confident that it's not going to fly in any wind, because could open the door and close the door in the rain if needs to be, and nothing gets dislodged. Part of the door is not magnetic, it's probably made of aluminum alloy. And by the way, I was able to make this whole plastic completely clean. At the end, after I remove adhesive, pre-swelling it with adhesive removal, what actually works very well is just mineral oil. So the plastic is clean, all the adhesive, all magnets, all magnetic tape are out. Now it remains to be seen how well it actually works in practice during our camping trip. We're going to Pacific Northwest for over a week camping, and most likely we'll experience rain. So if so, I will take some shots of rain and our awnings. It looks like it's really on and off days. And they stay securely. They're not going to go anywhere. It doesn't matter how much lapping wind comes in. The only issue is that as they settle down, they cover the opening here for the ventilation. So I could open the door, they don't get dislodged. We store in these, essentially it's a pipe insulator. It's for copper pipes delivering water in houses. There's an adhesive in between the cutout when you insert in a pipe. I made little tubes out of them. Extremely light, very easy to put in. So once we're ready to go sleep, and in order to keep rain away during at night, but provide insulation, I simply insert them like this. Even moderate rain wouldn't dislodge them. Unfortunately, when the door opens, they get dislodged. So what I do, I insert both of those insulations to keep this from sagging, and in the morning you will see it doesn't sag. It stays in about the same position, plenty of ventilation and access. So I enter through the back gate. So back gate is just a simple step in behind the porta potty, roll in my position on the bed. This is how we do ventilation and rain protection if we camping. But we haven't seen big rains yet, so we'll see. Happy camping. See you next time.